Hey folks, this is Ken from Silly Westies, just plugging in for another video. Just want to do a little show around the shop and show you how crowded it is, and you may kind of wonder how in the world can I make sense of it and how do I organize my projects, and sometimes it's just organized chaos. Anyway, let me get right off the start here. This is my collection of modules. We showed you melon spur. Down underneath here, and then my sweater here. This is Carnegie Spur, and Carnegie Spur has some really nice scenery. These are all my other modules, riding on top of each other, setting up, ready to be finished on other projects. Some modules here. This is my one with the swimming pool. I did a story on that one not too long ago. These are all modules packed all in here, and most of them are all facing each other. You wonder how in the world do I know where to go next, and I've got about 24 modules of all different sizes, and this is my not even organized chaos. It's just absolute mess of my workbench. Spray cans, projects, it'll get all cleaned up. Just from the last one here, I had these are beads, glass beads that I bought. Unfortunately, I didn't know what else to get. I'm sure somebody out there probably would say, well, I could probably send you in a better direction for your jars. Anyway, that was kind of an expensive project just to get a couple of jars. I didn't have any other resources, so I went to Michael's. I've got this is another project. I'm working on another depot. That was a built-up kit from Les Walker. Les had Webster Classic models. Another project I've got to get onto eventually. Finally got my donut shop. And my donut shop, that's another work in progress. You wonder how in the world do I know, between all this junk, do I know what to work on next? And it's not even good organized chaos. Some of my scenery products, my detail inside here. Unfortunately, from all my finances, I've had to try to kind of tighten up my expenses, and there's all my more scenery products. And down inside the red containers here, that's some of my power supply, my NCE power supply, my cars. I've got projects for friends I gotta finish. Right here is something I've been working on for many years, and I gotta just get back to it. And I've got a lot of this. I gotta paint concrete color and get that installed in on Joe's module. I'm getting an old computer up and flying here that I'm going to use that for JMRI. More glues and paints and just absolute confusion. Was pretty productive this past year. More paints. The production was was trying to get ready for the National Train Show. Was the Peachtree Express. So between that and sharing this shop with my dogs and my daughter's dog, it can be kind of confusing. It's a small area. Again, it's a modular layout, so it's only set up at train shows. I also share some of this with my wife's sewing. I also did some leaf grinding, so maybe one day I might actually get organized shop. But for right now, I do with the best I can. This is to share with you folks if you're interested in how I try to make out doing scenery and wiring and track laying on modules and module building. It's a little crowded right now. I don't have my friend's trailer, Rick Matar. He's been very helpful to store my modules. I've had to kind of put it on the back burner. Started a new job at Samaritan's Purse. That was a blessing. So anyway, glad you gave you just a kind of a short tour around the shop here. Kind of cluttered, but anyway, I have been making progress over the last year or so. So anyway, until next time, I do.